What's up? I'm Eli. That's Jerry. This is Smack Talk with Eli and Jerry, presented by Sleeper Picks and GoldBoys.com. What's up, dude?
I'm so glad you're consistently doing a different intro
Trying
now.
to
You're
find
not doing a
something. Yeah, trying to find
hello
something that
and
works.
welcome.
86 days till baseball, Dwayne Moody says, but that's until we can. You can technically bet on spring training, but don't. That's until we can really bet on baseball. We get to start watching baseball and when training starts when pretty soon, like a month. Month and a half, February 22nd, first spring training games. I watch I watch a lot of spring training, so less than that, what 6 weeks, 7 weeks until we get to just start watching baseball again. Yeah. I had a long day. I had a weird long day. And I didn't jump in the call until like literally 6 o'clock, and then so we were a little late, but you guys were early, so thank you. If you're here already, shout out Dwayne Moody. Hit the like button, might as well.
Why
Um,
did
yeah.
Izzy put a throw up sick face when she mentioned my toes?
Uh, you know, some people just don't like feet. Like feet gross my wife out. Like if I just poke her toe, like she gets grossed out. Like she hates feet like that much. So, you know, like she didn't even like her own feet. You know what I mean? Are you gonna show your
Ooh,
feet? Oh, okay.
should I show my feet?
I mean, I'm gonna leave that ball in your court. I would lean towards no, but you're gonna live your life no matter what I say.
Thinking about it. All right,
Okay.
maybe later.
Um, Baseball things. I don't think really any baseball things major happen. I guess Chris Sale to the Braves is kind of big. I don't think it's that big. Feet are disgusting. Yeah. um, Football. I gave this out on the show with Shander earlier. There's a 0% chance the Colts win on Saturday night. 0% chance. I also think there's less than a 10% chance that. Oh my God, what's his name? Just almost said Deshaun Watson. CJ Stroud doesn't throw for 300 yards, and I think the Texans win by 7. I will be there. There's just I said it on the show with Shane earlier. I've seen this movie 100 times. Colts with the playoffs on the line, they're going to lose, and I'm okay with it. You know, get a draft pick, get Anthony Richardson back next year. It's fine with me. But I'm gonna have probably an irresponsible amount of money on the Colts to lose, and then the Colts to lose by a lot, and CJ Stroud to throw for a lot of passing yards because I don't see any I don't see that game going any other way. Any thoughts early for Sunday or for football?
All I know is that I'm probably gonna bet on someone to get their first career touchdown, and it's only gonna be like plus 400 odds because so many starters are gonna be sitting.
Mm. I will say be very careful. Keep an eye on on the Sunday show. We'll go all the way through um, which teams are playing starters, which teams matter. I'll have all that kind of prepped and ready to take you guys through it. But be very, very careful on there are several quarterbacks listed today just aren't going to play at all because the game, like Lamar Jackson, is not going to play. So be careful betting on those games in general. Um, but yeah, playoff seeding for the AFC South. So is a three-way tie: Jacksonville, Texans, Colts. If Jacksonville wins this weekend, they win the AFC South outright, I believe. I don't know if there's any Texans. I know if the Jaguars and Colts both win, Jaguars still win the division. I don't know if that's the case with the Texans. I think it is. I think Jaguars win, they win the division regardless. I'm pretty sure. But the winner of Texans Colts, I think, is almost guaranteed a wild card spot. Um, I think that's how it breaks down. Basketball. You talk about basketball. There's a lot of games tonight, so we should probably get into it. You know.
So we're betting hockey today.
Oh, you got hockey bets?
I don't. I thought that's what we're doing.
I'm not betting on hockey
Why not?
because it's like ice soccer. I don't like ice and I don't like soccer.
Okay.
Are you betting on hockey?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So, what's the
Why
problem?
why'd you do that?
I was eating salami and I had a little bit stuck in my teeth, I think.
Looked like you were eating a salami, all right.
Yeah. Um, Charlie Kokar backup Ravens tight end hit last week. Yeah. Huge slate of NFL or NHL and NBA. There's probably bets to be made on hockey. I'm not doing it. But let's talk about the second or third worst team in the NBA, the Washington Wizards in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers, who are also bad. Thoughts on this game? I'm not betting it.
So I did something stupid.
Okay. Sounds right.
I'm either going to look like the biggest moron on the planet or an absolute genius.
Okay.
And even if I hit this bet, I'm still going to look like a moron because it's still a stupid bet.
Okay.
I parlayed Denny Avdia and Isaac Okoro for 3 threes each at plus 4,500.
I looked at Okoro's threes earlier. I don't think that's stupid.
So the only reason why it's stupid is because even in Okoro, when he has a good matchup, he very rarely takes threes. It's just not his game. The volume's rarely there. He probably hits 3 threes once a month, sometimes twice a month. It's just that low volume. He's got to take advantage of these minutes that he's getting right now. And the matchup on paper is a good one. Now, Avdi, on the other hand, has a horrible matchup for threes. It's just not. But so Jordan Poole has a bad matchup too. And if you look at Avdia's last 2 games, he's attempted, 11 threes over his last 2 games. The volume spiked.
Exactly 11.
He may force a couple extra shots here, just because Poole doesn't have a very good matchup. Someone's got to get the shots. Obviously, it's probably going to be Kuz. The Cavs have done a good job against Kuzma over the last couple of years. So I am going to take a chance that Avdia is going to force a few shots. He's feeling a little confident right now. It is his birthday, and I know people are betting. I fucking hate birthday narratives. I don't know if I told you this. I hate birthday narratives in basketball. Only basketball. I've been betting NBA for 3 years now with these sports books. I think the birthday narrative has been the least profitable of any narrative in the history of narratives for NBA. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't know what it is. Baseball, guy's birthday or a bobblehead, he hits a home run. Basketball, they just play a regular game. So I'm betting it just despite it being his birthday. I don't give a shit if it was his birthday or not his birthday. I was going to bet this anyway. But for 3 threes each, if they hit 2 in the first half, I'll be ecstatic, and I'll be sweating plus 4,500 at halftime.
I actually looked at both these guys' threes today. Reason why is I have what's called you said volume spike. I have a tool on my website literally called volume spikes. Isaac Okoro last 3 games seen a 65% increase in 3-point attempts. Denny Avdia last 3 games 55% increased versus the rest of the season. So you hit the nail on the head. Last 2 games, Denny Avdia has taken 5 and 6 threes respectively. I don't know if he has. I don't know if he's taken 5 or more threes all season. He's done it the last 2 games. And then Isaac Okoro, last 3 games, he took 7 attempts and then down to 1. I think the minutes were a little down, and then back up to 4. He's usually, a 2.5 3-point attempt type of guy. So these guys are, for whatever reason, shooting the 3 a lot more in the last few days. So I like both of those. Yes, please hit the like button. Also, shout out again, Sleeper Picks. I think you get some cool stuff. You definitely get a 500. Okay, it's definitely at least $100. It might be $500 deposit match when you use code DJNELI or code ParlayJ. GoldBoys if you want, if you hate us. And I think they also have some bonus squares going on. And JC can probably tell you about that in the chat because I don't know what they are. GoldBoys.com. Sign up for the Discord. It's awesome. The next game is the Bucks and the Pacers. Pacers kind of have owned the Bucks this season. I mean, I don't know what the record actually is, but I think they beat them at least 3 times. I kind of feel like Pacers might get blown out tonight. I don't have a bet on this game yet. I did talk on the show with Shannon a little bit how I love Tyrese Halliburton, and his assists have been his 12 assists when they were plus money for the first month of the season was like an auto bet system play. The line is 13.5, and I think that's too high. I think that's too high. I don't think I'm going to bet the under straight, but you can talk me to do something there. You got anything on this game? I asked you just.
Don't mention Halliburton assist to Izzy. She's a little upset over the last game. He had 28 potential assists. I think he finished with. What did he finish with? 11, 12?
Yeah. Hey, did you see my new potential assist tool on my website? It's freaking slick. I'm super proud of it.
Do I gotta pay for it?
I mean, most people do. I've told you 17,000 times that if you make an account and tell me the email, I will give you access for free. I don't think you've done that yet.
That's a lot. You see, the hard part, this is why I don't sign up for a lot of sports books. The hard part is typing in my email, making up a password. It's a real pain in the ass. You know what I mean? It's the
Sure.
reason why I don't change my debit card number, even if someone else has it, if I got hacked.
You want to know something funny about debit cards? My wife, when she got a new debit card, like it's been like a year at this point, thought it'd be a good idea to change her PIN. Doesn't remember what she set her PIN to, so now every time she needs to spend money, she just uses her credit card. Like she cannot use her debit card for like a
Let,
year.
let me tell you the scenario I'm in right now, right? I told you like 3 weeks ago or a month ago, whatever, I got scammed because I'm an idiot.
Mhm.
Because I
I got
thought,
that same text today.
yeah, I thought because I legitimately had a lost package in the system, which is just crazy. That of course I get an email or a text message, and I'm like, holy shit, they found it is lost, whatever. They have it someplace. I'm an idiot. But anyways, they had both my debit and credit card information. So what I did was I called for my debit card, which still didn't come. Now I got to call and get another one. It got lost. That got lost in the mail. I have no luck with the mail. I have my credit card now, so I can't cancel both because then I have nothing. So I lock my credit card between, like, I purchase and lock it on the app, and I purchase and I lock it on the app. And I'm kind of debating, do I even want to change it? Because then I got to wait for a whole nother one. Anyways, back to the game. So did you see the last game? So Giannis has been destroying the Pacers. What, he has 54 and 64 or something, 52, 64 this season alone
And a
against
couple
them.
losses, yeah.
Right. Did you see the over adjustment that they made to make his life a living hell? He
No.
still managed 30 points. Double teams, triple teams. They basically said, let everybody else fucking try to score. And Giannis had a triple double. They lost. So it worked out. He only scored 30 this time. They're going to do the same thing again. Now, you would want to see more out of Malik Beasley, right? Because obviously he's playing one of the best perimeter three-point defenses in the league. It's just not there for me. The matchup I would look for that would take advantage of the Bucks. In this case, I would want to see Chris Middleton go off again. 20 points is plus money for this guy. If they're going to double team Giannis and Dame's going to struggle from three, Malik Beasley's probably not going to hit 50% from three again this game. Chris Middleton is on a stretch right now of 30 plus minutes that I haven't seen from him in 2 seasons. He looks like he's back to like regular usage for the first time. So giving me 20 points for Chris Middleton when he's going to see 33, 34 minutes is great. I didn't bet it yet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, but that was the only thing I really liked about this game.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I kind of like Halliburton rebounds too. Real quick, I just logged in. I guess got a notification from Sleeper. They have 4 options for discount legs. Julius Randle over 20.5. I don't think I love. It's down from 26.5. SGA from 34.5 down to 27.5 against the Hawks. I think I like that one. Giannis from 35.5 down to 28.5. Not sure about that one just because of what you just talked about. And then Luca down from 31.5 to 25.5. I think my preference there is Shea at 27.5.
I'm looking at his points.
You have an hour and 8 minutes. But I might do, just building out a sleeper ticket live right now, I might take Shea. I'm going to take that Shea discount leg 27.5. I think I really like Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. So just those two combined gets you 3.3x basically. So $10 to win 32. I'm going to lock that in right now. That is SGA over 27.5, which you can only get on sleeper for the, basically standard odds. And then Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. Basically plus 330. Check Middleton injury status. I think he's going to play, right?
Yeah, it's game time decision, but you know what that means.
Yeah. OKC, Atlanta. I think SGA could have a really big night, but I haven't bet on it yet. I haven't bet anything yet.
The points are high for a reason. He's probably going to get it.
Yeah.
He's probably going to go for 40 plus this game. I didn't bet it just because, like, when I bet a guy for 40 points, I want it to be worth my while. You know what I mean? It sucks when you get when you know the guy's going to go for it, and it's just the odds are just terrible for it. And then you got the stress like all game, like don't get into foul trouble, don't get ejected, don't get injured. And, you know, it's a lot of points. But yeah, he's probably going for like 45. Now, on the other hand, I did do another stupid bet.
Sure.
I did parlay two guys for 3 threes in this game. Can you guess who they are?
2 guys for 3 threes. Give me the odds.
Plus 2,200. If I give you another hint, it's going to give it away.
It's either I think it's Josh Giddey.
No.
Is it one from each team?
Yep.
Okay, then it's Chet.
Nope.
God, is this a starter?
Yep.
Jalen Williams?
Yep.
Okay, Jalen Williams and Jalen Johnson?
Yep.
Haha.
It sounds like some stupid nonsense I would do for baseball season. These two guys have the same names. They're gonna hit 2 threes. They're gonna hit 3 threes each.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jalen Williams' 3-point shooting lately?
It's streaky. It's streaky.
No, it's unbelievable lately, but it's
Yeah.
low volume. He's hit 14 of his last 21 3-pointers in his last 5 games. I mean, that's incredible. That's an incredible stretch. The last time I bet him, I told you that the guy I was taking, who am I taking? First the Knicks. And then you said, I don't know. Remember? You'll never forget again. I always go for power forwards versus the Knicks, especially guys that can shoot. He had a career high in threes. Ever since then, he's been shooting the ball really good. But it's just a really fun bet. Now, Jalen Johnson, technically on paper, has the better matchup to hit some threes tonight, right? So you put Jalen Williams' efficient, really good shooting stretch, and then you put Jalen Johnson's matchup tonight. And you put them together, and you get plus 2,200. Mind you, SGA may not pass the ball tonight. He may try to go for a record in points. I don't know, but I'll still take that chance.
Hey, Nick, while you're at it, can you ask Sleeper to remove my $10 limit? Because that pisses me off. Anyway, sorry, I was having a side conversation in chat with NJC. I did get that tweet out, so thank you. I always forget how the like the order goes of the Sleeper URL. Also, I get really triggered when I see like Ryan and Portman like tweeting out their promoting Sleeper, and then they don't put the URL in the tweet, and it's like you just wasted all your time because nobody's gonna do that unless they can just click a button, you know. Just a little marketing 101 there, guys. Come on, figure it out. Brooklyn Nets, Houston Rockets. Solid tweet that the Nets want to build around Mikal Bridges. I think me and you have made it very clear how we feel about Mikal Bridges. He's a very solid number 2 guy. I don't think they should. I don't think that's really a guy you build around. Could look dumb in a year or two if he's averaging 39. I just don't think he's that guy. Not for that reason, but for a myriad of reasons. I think I'm just kind of out on this game. You got anything?
I didn't bet it, but Mikal Bridges has a very good chance to have a really, really good game today.
Yeah.
It's probably the only matchup I would target for the Nets tonight.
And rebounds. Good rebound matchup too. Like a 25 and an 8, 25 and 6.
And it definitely helps that he's playing the 2 guard now. The volume's going to be up. He's just coming off a stinker of a game. You don't like the back-to-backs really, but he didn't play a lot of minutes. He played 29 minutes, which is well under what he usually plays. So I don't know. It's tricky though. That the back-to-back shit and all that. Good matchup on paper, coming off a back-to-back. You got to take the good with the bad. But if I had to target one guy, it would be Mikal Bridges to go over on his points. Didn't bet it yet, but maybe I'll figure something out later.
Okay. I like points. I like rebounds almost as much as points for him. But I agree with you. That's really the only place I would look there. Let's talk about the Raptors and the Grizzlies. I actually have something here. I have 2 3-leg, almost like laddered parlays. So I've got like a 25, 25, 20, and then a 30, 30, 25. leg number one is Pascal Siakam. I threw in the Discord that I just don't think I don't think his lines have adjusted for the loss of OG from that team. And I know Brunson is technically should be more of an offensive threat than OG. He just hasn't been this year, and I think he might figure it out and be. I think I'm still higher on RJ Barrett than a lot of guys are, or a lot of other people are. But let me hang on. I gotta find it again. I got a thing without OG. So with OG in games that OG plays in, Pascal Siakam in the last like year and a half, back to the beginning of last season, basically averaging like 21.7 points a game. In games without OG, that jumps to almost 25 points. I think I might take 30 points for Siakam straight. I know this is kind of your thing to like bet on the first thing to happen in a guy's career. Do you know that Pascal Siakam has never had 3 games in a row of 30 or more points?
Really?
In his entire career has not scored 30 points in 3 straight games. I thought that was wild, and I think it's like plus 500 or something. I might bet that straight just so I can like try to feel like you when it hits. Like this never happened before. I think it's gonna happen tonight. You know what I mean? When you do that whole thing.
And you know what's funny? It's a stat that's just like the Abdia stat, where he has no fucking idea that
Yeah, he probably doesn't have a
two
clue.
threes in an entire month. Probably has no idea he hasn't had 3 straight 30-plus games. But not only has he gone over 30, he's smashed 30 points. He's at 35 in the last 2 games. A part of that is he's hitting threes too. He's which is another thing I looked at. I saw 2 threes versus the Grizzlies, who already give up a lot of threes to power forwards this season, and it's plus 140. And I'm like, man, I should probably do something with that.
You know, you want to hear? I almost took 2 threes for him too, and if you're in, I'm in because this is a really weird stat. Those same time frames with this is not an on-off stat like with OG on the court or not. It's in games that OG didn't play at all and games that he did. Siakam's 3-point attempts actually drops 9%. So it goes from 3.88 with OG on the court down to 3.55 without him. But his makes goes up 62%. So with OG playing, it's like 1.02 threes per game last like basically 2 seasons. Without him playing, it goes up to 1.65 with and again and actually fewer attempts. So I don't know if maybe that OG kind of fills that spot in the offense to get more to get better looks from 3, and Siakam kind of slides into that role when he's not there. Maybe that doesn't fit as much with RJ Barrett there, but I thought that was super weird. A 9% drop in attempts and a 62% increase in makes with and without OG. Crazy.
Well, there we go. So I got to figure out something. I want to do his 2 threes again because it was plus 140 is not what it's usually. I think plus 200, plus 250 range. But plus 140 with the run he's on right now and a good matchup, I think it's definitely worth taking.
I agree.
I did look at Desmond Bane. This could be a big Desmond Bane game, honestly.
Damn it, Donnie. Go ahead.
What?
You're gonna get mad at me.
Okay. No, wait. You did not.
I'm assuming he's talking. Yeah.
You didn't do nothing, right?
I didn't do a thing. I didn't do anything this time. It's still just the original thing.
Anyways.
Welcome, Donnie.
This could be a big Desmond Bane game, honestly. If you think about it, I mean, what?
I was trying to figure out if that was my current beer or one from last night. It's the only beer on my desk, but it tastes a little weird because there's just like a little bit left. You know what I mean? That was what that look was for. But just continue. Sorry.
Anyways, what matchup would you target if you're the Grizzlies here?
Like just defensively?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Brandon Ingram maybe.
What?
If you're
what game are you talking about?
Oh, I'm dumb. RJ Barrett.
Right?
Yeah. I had already clicked to the next game. My bad.
If you had to pick your poison, obviously RJ Barrett got a lot of slack. His defense isn't that great. He's better than what people think, but he's still not
23 years old. He's
He's
23
still
years old.
he's not a great defender.
No.
Quickly's actually pretty good. And you know what's crazy? If you look at Quickly and RJ Barrett, I mean, Quickly looked like a very solid defender and on the rise. I'm talking like maybe it's like second team, all defense type player. Him and RJ Barrett have the same defensive rating this season, which is really, really weird. Which I don't know if I want to put a lot of stock into those numbers because it's mind blowing. I look at some guys and I'm like, this guy's a good on ball defender, and then I look at his defensive rating and it'd be like 118, 119. Some of that shit doesn't make sense. But anyways, I think
Defensive rating. Yeah, defensive rating is a little bit of a flawed stat. Go ahead. There's not a great one.
If I'm the Grizzlies, I'd probably go to Desmond Bain quite a bit this game. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I didn't bet this game, but I'm probably going to do Siakam 2 threes.
Man, who are they going to put on Ja? Is Quickly starting? Did they just put Quickly on Ja Morant?
Did you say Quickly on Ja?
Yeah, who's going to guard who's going to guard Ja Morant? Because I mean, they've been starting Scotty Barnes at basically a point guard. I don't think you put him. What's that?
They'll probably put Scotty on Ja.
You think so?
I don't. They'll put Quickly on Smart.
Yeah, I don't know that he's fast. Like, I don't know. Nobody's really fast enough, I guess. But we'll see. That could be an interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I think Ja Morant and Desmond Bain should combine for 50 minimum. 60 maybe. Probably closer to 60 points tonight.
You think they put Marcus Smart on Scotty Barnes tonight?
Man, Scotty's just is he just not as big as I think he is? Like, how big is Scotty Barnes?
Like 6'6".
6'7", 237. I don't think Marcus Smart can guard Scotty Barnes.
Why not?
Think so.
Why not?
He's too small. Like,
what is he going to post him up?
If you that absolutely should be the call. If Marcus Smart is guarding Scotty Barnes, it should absolutely be yes, post him up.
Do you think he can post him up? You think people could just become great post up guys?
If you play NBA basketball for a living, and you're as talented
Keegan
as
Murray
I think Scotty
is a power
Barnes
forward and has done one post move in the last 2 years. One post move in the last 2 years. So it's not true. You can't just start posting.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't necessarily have to be like a post up, big man type move. I guess it could be get him the ball around the elbow and he's just going to be able to bully his way to the glass. I think I just don't see Marcus Smart being able to keep Scotty Barnes from.
I think you're underrating how strong Marcus Smart is.
I could be. But nevertheless, I don't think either one of us are really betting on Scotty, are we?
Okay, yeah, we're wasting time.
Yeah, true. Pelicans, Timberwolves. I hate this game. I don't know why. I just got a really bad vibe about this game. I don't know. You got anything?
I don't have anything for this game.
Okay, let's just move on because I just have a weird vibe on this. Bulls Knicks. I do have something else here on a similar kind of note as the Siakam play. Jalen Brunson with the Knicks sees an 11% jump in scoring in games that RJ Barrett does not play. I think this matters even more for him because OG, I really love OG. I've made it very well known that I would have loved for him to be a Pacer. He's more of a defensive focused player, rebounding, all of that. So I think an 11% jump, since you're not replacing RJ Barrett with a big higher volume guy, I think that matters a little bit more. But 25.8 with Barrett in games that Barrett plays, 28.85 in games he does not. So you're giving me decent odds at minus 145 for him to score 25. I like that a lot. I also have I should have mentioned this. I've got 25 and 25 and then another leg for 20. And I have these same three guys up 5 points. So I've got Siakam 30, Brunson 30. I just think until the books adjust for the new lineups, I think these are going to be playable numbers for a few games.
The only prop I want in this game is not out yet.
Okay, what is that?
Patrick Williams threes.
Duh.
He's a game time decision. If he plays, prop goes up, I bet.
Okay, fair enough. And that's just a system bet for you, basically, right? Power forward threes against the Knicks.
Anybody that's capable shooter anyway. Every once in a while, you get a matchup where the guy is just like fucking
Yeah,
horrendous at
like
shooting.
if Buddy Hield started at power forward
No, thank you.
against the Knicks, I wouldn't bet it.
Or
Um,
if the or if
that
it's
kind
a
of
very
sucks.
high volume guy and it's not an efficient guy, I'm not going to take 3.5 threes at plus 110.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just keep moving because we still have several games left. Holy shit, there's a lot of basketball tonight. Portland Mavericks. Also nothing for me. I don't know what to make of this Mavericks team with and without Kyrie. Like it's just kind of weird. And then the Trailblazers is bad. Um, I'm just out on this one as well.
Oh God. I mean, 3 starters are a game time decision for the Blazers, who are already a bad basketball team. This could be a big blowout.
Yeah.
If they all if they play in cohesion, because the Mavericks have been having some issues themselves, but this is a nasty game on paper.
Oh, somebody asked, "Oh, how much is YouTube Premium?" Thank you, Sharprunners. I think it's like $18 a month. So if you don't watch a whole lot of YouTube, it's probably not worth it. I watch like sitting at my desk pretty much all day. I have something to play on YouTube, so
I think it's
it's
twelve ninety
definitely
nine.
worth $18 for me. What's that?
YouTube Premium.
Mhm.
The only reason I do YouTube Premium is because I can shut my phone off and it still plays the audio. So if it's like
Is that you can only multitask YouTube on Premium?
yeah,
Somebody else mentioned that in the Twitch chat that they wanted to stay on Twitch because of the multitasking thing. I didn't
so
realize you
like yeah,
had to be in Premium. You can do that without Premium.
the voice of God just came in, our producer, and
Yeah,
said,
Jimbo.
"I'm telling you right now, our producer's full of shit." Uh,
So it might be you might be talking about two different things. I don't know, James. I don't know if you can shut your phone all the way off and still like you can listen to music on Premium on through YouTube and like lock your phone. I don't know if you can do that without Premium, but I think you can
so
multitask. Yeah,
yeah, so he just came in and interrupted us, and he was completely fucking wrong because he had no idea what I was talking about.
Clippers
So
Suns.
what I do is I watch some of the podcasts. They have videos. I'll be watching it or whatever. Then I get in the train. I lock my phone, and when you
Mm.
lock your screen, the audio will still come through on premium, like as if it's just a Pandora or something like that. So that's one of the perks that comes with it.
Also, no ads. Every
No
time I
ads.
go somewhere else and like YouTube's on somebody's TV and I see an ad on YouTube, I forget that's a thing. I'm like, holy shit, this is awful. Because they're like 3 minute. They're significant. They're significant. It's like watching a commercial on TV. Like, okay. Clipper Suns. Shane and I talked about Nurkic under rebounds. I didn't take it straight, but I do think that's interesting. Obviously, I hate Paul George and I hate the Clippers. I'm out on this game too.
Why are you under on his rebounds?
I forget why it was an odd shopper plus EV play, and we kind of talked about how like Zubac and Nurkic are basically the same player, and how like I feel like they kind of just cancel each other out. You know what I mean? Uh, is that a weird
Uh,
thing to say aloud?
no,
Okay.
it's just intriguing because I'm looking at the Crazy Eights parlay. Him and Harden. I think I took this last time.
Well, I think his line is like 11 and a half, like 10 and a half, 11 and a half, or something like that. So you could we could both be right still.
Um, plus 555 7. I can't. One of my pet peeves with FanDuel, I get a little spoiled with PointsBet. PointsBet gives you even odds. So you'll put this crazy thing together, it'll give you a plus 4,500, plus 5,000, plus whatever. Why do I gotta have a plus 55-17? I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Is this the only book that does those weird odds like that?
I don't know, but we've talked a little. I've said on the show that like I think PointsBet's the only like user interface that comes close to FanDuel. The more I kind of mess around with PointsBet, and I think they still like make it better. I think I like PointsBet's UI like way way better than FanDuel's. Like how they give you player by player breakdown, and then they give you alts
Great.
for everything. Only book on the planet that you can. It sucks. We're promoting this and we can't even like give a referral link because they shut down their referrals when they got bought out. But yeah, the only book I think other than maybe Bet365 that you can play alt turnovers. You click on one player's name and it shows you all of their props, all the alts, all in one screen, not having to. Yeah. Anyway,
Every time that let's say a guy is at 4 threes at plus 500, and I'm like, I think this guy's gonna hit 5 threes tonight. This is a great matchup for it. They'll go over there, and I'll go over there. They'll give me 5 threes for plus 1,300 or something crazy. They'll give me those odds. It's like Bet365 in that aspect. I really like PointsBet. A lot of times the odds are better for parlays. I'll build. I'll be like, oh, this is pretty good. I'll go to PointsBet. It'll be even better. It's unbelievable. But I did put in the Okoro Abdia parlay, and FanDuel had it beat by plus 1,000. I was shocked.
Yeah. So you're doing 8 rebounds, 8 assists for Nurkic and James Harden?
No, you fucking idiot. James Harden, Devin Booker, 8 rebounds, 8 assists.
You
Crazy
never said Devin Booker.
Why the
never had chat. I was talking about Nurkic, and then he was like, "Why do you like Nurkic under?" Because I like crazy eights. You'd never said Devin Booker's name, unless I'm dumb, which I actually am. Chat, please. did he say Devin Booker's name?
You cut me off. You probably cut me off like you always do.
No. Okay,
Anyways,
so forget Zubac. You're taking
the odds just
James
went
Harden.
Up. Oh, the
Devin
odds
Booker
went
crazy.
up to an even number. This is a sign. James Harden, Devin Booker, crazy eights plus 6,100 even. I haven't seen an even number like this in ages. I'm putting $5 on it right now.
Okay. Can we move on?
Go ahead.
Cool. Pistons, Jazz. If you've watched this show when a Jazz game has happened recently, you probably know that I'm just going to say bet on Colin Sexton points if it's under 20 and he's in the starting lineup. So yeah, let's do that. And that rounds out my 2 parlays. Joe, James, you can throw the first one up. Again, this guy's averaging like 23 points almost as a starter, and they're still giving us 16 and a half, 17 and a half point lines. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. So I have Colin Sexton for 20 added into 25 for Brunson and Siakam. $15 to win 150. And then I have these same 3 guys up 5 points. So Siakam 30, Brunson 30, Sexton 25. And that is like $10 to win 800. I kind of shopped the line on the app that doesn't sponsor us anymore. Use code Eli. But sometimes it gets a little weird with alt lines and it doesn't pull everything in. So there could be a better line out there if you want to punch all 3 of these, or I guess all 6 of these into PointsBet, DraftKings, yada, yada, yada. Going with Eli on this one. Thank you, Cade. Never said Booker, LOL. Thank you. Never said Booker.
Fucking snitches. Give me
Here's the other one. 10 to win 850. Siakam 30, Brunson 30, Sexton 25. What do you got in this game?
Nice parlay, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
Give me one reason why Bogdanovich does not have the best game of his entire career tonight.
I mean, he's played in a lot of basketball games. Joe Mutt, $10 donation. Thank you. Appreciate
Holy
that.
Shit.
2 units on Sexton over. I have not bet 2 units on anything in a long time. This hasn't really been my style, but that would be my favorite play of the night is Sexton over his straight line on points. I think I think there was a minus 135 for 16 and a half on ESPN bet earlier. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, press like on the video. Thank you. Joe Mutt, thank you. Why didn't you read my Siakam comment? I guess about the unders. I kept meaning to come back to that and I forgot. Are you who mentioned prop bet guy, I think, on Siakam unders? I get it, but also I'm on the opposite side. So you can find numbers to fit whatever you want in gambling, pretty much, to be honest.
That's the wrong Bogdanovich.
Yeah, other Bogdanovich. Are they brothers?
No.
Just happen to be Bojan and Bogdan.
That's racist, by the way.
It's their first names are so similar and they have the same last name. How is that?
2 white guys with the same last name. That's
like if me and my brother like had the same profession, and you heard Eli and Easton Harrison's my last name, like you'd think, oh, I wonder if they're related.
Yeah, but your brother's way better looking than you. I wouldn't think you're related.
Yeah. Bogdan is, younger looking than Bojan. They still could be related.
They don't look anything alike.
Okay. They're both white guys.
Racist again. You're disgusting.
Okay. The fact that he took it doesn't matter. I meant the line has been dropping. Oh, is it? It's all the way down to 21.5. Did I miss something? Because I did. I had this written down for a long time. It's interesting that it's all the way down to. It doesn't make sense to me that it would be that low. If anybody has any insight on why Siakam's lines came down that much, let me know. They are brothers, aren't they? They kind of look alike.
They're not related. This has been debunked years ago.
Okay. What's that? Did you talk about this game? Oh, you're betting. Okay, so what are you doing with Bojan Bogdanovic?
Whatever they let me.
Pause. No, they are not related. No, they are not close friends. But yes, they know one another.
Oh no, that was bad.
What was bad?
What I said. Oh no.
Oh, whatever they let me. Yeah, you didn't process what you said, did you?
I hate getting caught like that. That's a rarity right there. That was bad. That was really bad.
Also have a much better looking younger brother. Listen, I don't think Easton's probably watching the show. I don't know. He hasn't been in the chat, but I don't think he's better looking than me. He has lost like 80 pounds last year, which is kind of wild. But
80?
I don't know if it's 80, but it's a lot. It's probably it's a solid 30 to 40. How many Bogdanoviches are in Croatia? You could do it and tell me.
One is Serbian. Or something.
Stupid.
No, one is Croatian, one Serbian, I think. Yeah, so anyways, the most that FanDuel would let me do is 5 threes and 30 points. What the fuck are you laughing about?
Whatever they let me.
Now you got James giggling over there.
I got a chuckle from Jimbo. That's good. That's how you know it's funny. The Steam brought it down to 20.5. Matchup.
30 points. Can I fucking give my pick?
You're taking forever, man. You're taking forever to give your pick. I'm trying to fill the air, talking to chat.
You done? 30 points and 5 threes. You know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game called Shop This Line. It should be a new reality show that we do. Shop This Line. Let's go on PointsBet and see what 30 points and 5 threes are there. Let's see if I almost missed out on some value. Because we tend to do that sometimes, right? We're like, this is what I want. I'm locking it in now. So we're going to go to the game, and it's real easy with PointsBet because it sounds like a sponsored thing. I promise they're not giving us any money. I wish they were. We're going to go to Bogdanovic, 30, and 5 threes. Oh, 30 and 5 is plus 1,200 on PointsBet. It is plus 1,569 on FanDuel.
Oh. It's all Easton on stream once. You just felt you seemed very confident about that. For I think Easton literally has been on the show once. You were very confident. He's probably lost 20 pounds since you saw him on that stream over the summer.
Yo, Shark Burners, thanks for the $4.99.
Thank you. Their first first super chat in any live stream. I think that might be our first super chat as well. We've gotten a couple donations the last couple weeks, but just figured out donation with YouTube Premium for the Bogdan brothers. Right on. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what you actually bet on because I was talking to chat through messaging, and I'll be honest, I don't want to revisit it because it took you like 30 minutes to get that bet out there. So let's talk about the Heat and the Lakers. You want to? This is your team. I'm done. I'm done with bets for tonight. So it's just your.
You gave 2 bets.
No, well, kind of.
I'm so tired of carrying the show. It's exhausting, and I still have no idea what I want to do with this game.
This is the later slate. I kind of hate this game from a betting overs standpoint. Just being honest. Like I think there's probably some value on some unders here. not really my style or yours, but the Heat
I,
are a completely different team away from Miami than they are at home. Um, and the Lakers are just, I think they're a solid basketball team, but it's also not really a team that's going to put up a ton of points or allow a lot of points. So it's just a bad game for betting overs, I think.
this is this reeks of an Austin Reeves masterclass,
It
and
kind of
everybody
does.
else goes under.
It kind
You
of
know what I
does.
mean?
Yeah.
I'll probably, if anything, I'd probably just bet like Anthony Davis. See, this is fun because I made a lot of money when the Heat and Lakers played each other in that bubble championship. I made a lot of money on that series. First of all, the FanDuel odds were through the roof, ridiculous, and I was taking Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo for first baskets, both of them, every game, and it'll hit almost every one of them hit almost every time. Um, don't know what I want to do here. I'm probably going to look at something with Austin Reeves, but the game kind of reeks.
Fair enough. Magic Kings. Magic Kings. If I had to do anything here, I think Paolo Banchero assist might be a look here. I don't have a whole lot to back that up. It's not even a great matchup on the numbers, but maybe Paolo for a block. I don't know. I think I've been just kind of impressed with his overall improvement. His potential assists have been up recently. I bet on him in an assist ladder using my new tool thingy, and he didn't get the 6. I don't think that I thought was going to, but I think he could. I think he could have 6 assists here tonight. That would be my potential bet in this game. I don't have anything yet.
I wonder what his odds are. You see that thing that new thing where you can bet a player to get a point, assist, rebound, steal, block.
Yeah,
those
the 1
five
plus.
categories.
I told you about that market. Yeah.
You told me about it.
On our last show.
Did you?
I talked about it. I talked about it on this show Friday
I don't believe you.
with
I got to
you.
go back. I'll watch the tape. Would you consider betting that?
For Paolo? Yes. Yeah.
Well, you didn't because you don't even know what the odds are, so you weren't considering it,
It's probably like plus 180.
and you didn't bring it up. Why didn't you bring it up? Oh, now all of a sudden, yeah, I was considering it. You don't even know the fucking odds.
What are the odds?
I'm asking you. You're the one that said that. Yeah.
You said, would you consider it? I said, yes, I would consider it, you piece of shit. What do you want from me, dude?
No. You said you were looking at it.
No, you said, would you consider it?
You said.
I said, yes, I would consider it.
I don't know. I got to watch the tape.
Chat.
I thought you said I was considering it. I was looking at it.
No, you asked me if I would consider it, and I said yes. Basically, I would consider that because when I look at the matchup and when I look at how Paolo's been playing recently, yeah, I forgot about that market. I haven't looked at it at all today, to be honest with you. But that is something I would consider Paolo Banchero for the 1+ prop.
You would consider because I brought it up.
Yes, sure.
Thank you. That's all. I just wanted a little bit of gratification.
What are the odds, Jerry?
I don't fucking know.
God. Do you have anything else in this game?
No.
Okay. About to get more. Oh yeah, Shortforders. I was typing out. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna tell you. Don't ever apologize for someone when you're giving them money. Don't give us money. Like, thank you. First of all, that it's awesome. Nobody has to donate to the show. You did. You are always in the chat, and we appreciate you. Second of all, if you give us money, don't apologize for it being $4.99 instead of $5. You can donate the weirdest amount. You can figure out how to cut a penny in half if you're gonna give us money. That's sweet. Is this show over, Jerry? I don't know.
No, we didn't. We got to build something stupid.
Okay, I have something pretty stupid. It's plus 8,000. It's $15 to win like 850. James, we want to throw that up again. This is me recapping while Jerry thinks about what other Jerry literally said 2 or 3 times on this show that he did something stupid, and now he says we can't leave the show until we do something stupid. So it's just kind of interesting. But $10 to win 850. Siakam 30, Brunson 30, Sexton 25. I have the same ticket in, down 5 points. There it is, 25, 25, 20. I talked about why. Rewind if you want to. This is just my wife saying she told me something already. It's like every show, dude. He's like, man. Oh, I love him though. You know.
All right, big guy. This is what I'm doing. Fuck. Do I want to do Avdia or Okoro? I want to do one of them for the stupid parlay.
And look at James going to my channel, and because I did not give this in the show's Discord, going to my GoldBoys channel and pulling this out. GoldBoys.com. Sign up for the Discord. It's awesome. It's an awesome place to be.
I'm doing Avdia. We're gonna do a little bit of. We're gonna go Jalen Johnson, 3 threes. I know I parlayed Williams and Johnson. We're gonna just do Johnson. What is Mikal Bridges for 30? Probably not crazy. Plus 500. We're doing that.
You don't like Siakam for 30? Remember my whole first time in his career thing?
What was his odds for 30? The plus 500?
Ish. I can check it again.
It is plus 440. We're doing that. And we're going to do.
Easton, no. Idiot.
Bogdanovich. Do I want to do 30? We'll do 280. 280 plus 25. 25 points plus 280. Jesus. $5 gets you $30,000.
That's a lot of money. Did you look at the 1+ thing for Paolo while you were there?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you look at the 1+ thing? Didn't you just say Paolo for points?
No.
Oh.
You don't even listen to me.
Who was the last guy you said?
Bogdanovich. 25, I said.
Okay. You want to recap your bets?
Jalen Johnson, 3 threes. Mikal Bridges, 30. Siakam, 30. Bogdanovich, 25. $5 to get you $30,010.50.
That's a lot of money.
Good day, sir.
You want to recap the rest of your bets?
Avdia and Okoro for 3 threes each at plus 4,500. I'm sorry, I'm going crazy. I'm just putting in some obnoxious bets. One of them's going to hit, and I'm going to sleep in peace. I also did Jalen Williams, Jalen Johnson, parlayed 3 threes each. And I'm still figuring out what I want to do with Mikal Bridges, Bogdanovich's points. And I did crazy eights, too. I did Harden and Devin Booker to both flirt with a triple-double tonight. 8 assists, 8 rebounds each at plus 6,100.
Whatever they'll let me. Okay, that's the show. We are back Friday, 6 o'clock. Sunday, good news for you. Back to 11:30 because Colts play at 8:30 p.m. Saturday night, which actually kind of sucks for me because I'm probably going to fall asleep in my seat watching them lose. But can we repeat those legs? Jerry, you just want to tweet that one or go by Jerry's Discord or something? Run it back real quick.
No,
Okay.
No, I've had enough.
Okay. Just rewind the NJC. Just rewind.
You lazy fuck.
Rewind. Just rewind the show. So yeah, shout out, leave your picks. Shout out goldboys.com. Do both those things. Use the codes. We don't have our own codes for goldboys.com yet. I've heard it may or may not be coming, but if you DM the sport account on Twitter, they will probably hook you up with something. WAP.com/plusmoney for Jerry's $5 a month now Discord. We are back again Friday, 6 o'clock, Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Good luck on your bets. Be nice to each other. Love you. Truly appreciate you for watching. We'll see you later.